mother my daughter through a season that I was never mothered. So by now you've probably seen that original video, and that was about 2 years ago. And I can tell you, since then, I am super duper grateful around the community I have built here on this app. I am a Gen X mom trying to raise a Gen Alpha child, and I am really just trying to, or Gen Z at this point, she's Gen Z, that I am trying to raise my child in a way that I was not raised. And what I think resonates with so many moms, and I don't want to speak for you, but the comments under this video, under the original video, and the previous times that I have reposted this video, because it is from 2022, it's a 2-year-old video at this point, that our kids, of course, we all knew this, right? Our kids need different things than we were given, and our kids need different things than sometimes we're able to give, and then our kids need different things than our parents were able to give, right? So it is always that idea of we want to give our kids better than what we have. And I have had to fight the urge, the African American urge, to feel like I need to make my daughter work harder for stuff. Feel like I need to make sure that my kid knows the value of certain things. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not saying I don't want her to have values. I do. I'm not saying I don't want her to have to work hard for things. I do. But I also know that where I can make things softer, where I can make things easier, where I can provide a soft place to land for my kid, I'm going to do that. Unlike it was done for me, right? I have worked so hard since my divorce. I have scrapped. I have clawed. I have worked so hard. God has given me so many opportunities that I've taken full advantage of to be able to get into this place. And I was having this conversation with my ex-mother-in-law on Friday, as a matter of fact, because my ex-mother-in-law, my ex-brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and his kids came to senior night for my daughter, who is a varsity cheerleader for football, and they came, right? And honestly, I could not have been more grateful that they came. I didn't know I needed to hear my ex-mother-in-law say, "You've done a good job," because my ex-husband is no contact. He is no call, no show. He has been gone since we've been divorced for over 10 years. He moved out of the state at this point 8 years ago. And my daughter has been no contact with him for the last 3.5 years. And I have, in those days and weeks and times, have struggled to figure out how I was going to be a mom, have my own life. We have this identity crisis as moms when our kids get into certain stages and places in life. And now she's a senior. I am super grateful for where I have come, right? Look where he brought me from. He brought me from a mighty long way. And I know if that video resonated with you, it means that you are either in the thick of it, mama, or you understand keenly where I am coming from and the type of values that I'm trying to pour into my kid in this season. And if that is true, this is the place for you. I've gotten so many new followers this week, and I thank you. What I talk about on this channel is a hodgepodge of all kinds of stuff, right? Like, I am in the thick of my career. I am, an executive at my company, but I am in the thick of my career where I want to leave a mark and a legacy, and the work that I do and the ways in which I get that work done. I am fearless, right? I am fearless. I am kind as a leader. I'm not nice, but I am kind. okay? But I also am trying to teach my daughter how to be a woman of God and grace and mercy, but take no bullshit, right? Like, she is a senior this year. She is actively applying to college. And what do I want her to be able to gain and grow and do in the world is her own. But there are parts and parcels in which I am super duper excited, and I'm so, so proud of the girl that she has become and the young lady that she has become. I am so proud of the dedication that which she has shown, the adversity, the obstacles she has overcome mentally, emotionally, physically, because our girls, our young children are in a totally different emotional space than we were at their age. The things, the pressures, the amount of visibility that they have is nowhere, shape, or form what we ever had to deal with. And I don't think we give them enough grace to be able to navigate it in which they do, with the grace and gumption that they do. And so I say all that to say, welcome. Thank you. I know that this is a long video. If you have made it this far and you are, you like this video, or you like my content, or you follow this page, let's go on this journey together. I am happy to have you here. I hope that helps.